AITA for enforcing a no kids talk rule and not offering to plan a baby shower? Really, are we the assholes? Our friend group, F30s, gets together about once a month. A few years ago, certain group members began trying to conceive. One of the first ones to start trying was Katie. Unfortunately, Katie and her husband had difficulty conceiving. This was understandably very difficult for them. Once other members of the group started having kids, Katie asked us to not talk about kids at our monthly get-togethers because it was difficult for her to hear. She also made it clear that she would not attend any baby showers. The rest of our group had mixed feelings about this. We understood that Katie was very upset about her difficulties conceiving, but it was disappointing to not be able to share important parts of our lives. We generally go around and everyone talks about what's new in their lives, work, promotions, hobbies, etc. But whenever one of us was on maternity leave, we could basically only say everything is good because we couldn't talk about the main thing happening in our life. That said, now that our kids are older and we are all back to work, have time for hobbies, we have started to enjoy having a dedicated time for no kids talk. It is something that we have even come to look forward to. Fast forward to now, and Katie and her husband are pregnant, which is very exciting. She is nearing her due date and planning to take at least a year off to stay home with the baby. That's enough background, so now to the point. Last night, me and two other members of our group got a text from Katie's husband saying that she is really upset that we barely ask her about her pregnancy when we see her and that no one has offered to throw her a baby shower. At first we were surprised to hear this. We do text Katie at least weekly to check in on her, we just don't talk about it at our monthly hangouts. She has been talking about it in her updates, but no one has asked any follow-up QS about the pregnancy, and we more focus on her other updates. We talk to the rest of the group, except for Katie, and the general vibe is that we want to keep the no kid talk rule in place, and it feels a little rude that Katie expects us to when she is the one who made the rule in the first place. Would we be the asshole if we keep our traditions? We also don't feel like we have time to plan a shower with the holidays happening. It sounds like no one wants to go through the stress of planning a shower when Katie didn't even go to theirs. TLDR, are we the assholes for sticking to our tradition even though the original reason no longer applies? Update: additional information. I just want to address some common comments. 1. We were all still pretty young when Katie first started experiencing fertility issues. For most, if not all of us, she was the first person we knew to share that she was experiencing that. When she asked we not talk about babies' kids at the monthly get-together, we agreed because we didn't know if that was a reasonable ask or not and really just wanted to be supportive of our friend. I understand many of you would not have agreed to that, and if it happened again, maybe we wouldn't, but at the time we went along with it. 2. I know Katie distancing herself from such a big part of our lives over the past few years has been a source of hurt for most of us, but aside from this issue, she is a lovely person. No one has any plans of excluding her from our friend group. We've just always understood it as a coping mechanism for her, and no one in the group thinks that's worth ending a friendship over. 3. I am fairly confident that no one is acting out of retaliation or in a tit-for-tat manner. Since Katie asked for the no kid talk rule, we have always still talked about our pregnancy's parenthood, we just did it when Katie wasn't around. Although we can only coordinate the big no kid talk group get together about once a month, friends who live closer to each other or work together or who have kids the same age often meet up at other times, and we would normally talk about kid stuff then if Katie wasn't in attendance. Once Katie got pregnant, we started being able to talk kid stuff when she was around and have definitely talked about her pregnancy in those settings, just not at the monthly get together. This wasn't done in retaliation, it's just how it's always been, so we didn't really think to do anything different. 4. The reason most of us want to keep the no kid talk rule in place is because as our kids have gotten older, we've come to appreciate having a time to take a break from being moms first and just enjoy our friendship and the other aspects of who we are as people. We are often in work mode or mom mode, so having this dedicated space has been really nice. I understand that Katie is not where we are today but rather where we were back then when we really wanted to gush about babies and kid stuff, so I sympathize with that, but I also think it's a bit unfair to expect us all to accommodate her again. We are more than happy to text about her pregnancy or talk about it on other occasions. The rest of us just want to have this one get-together remain kid talk free. To be fair, she does live the farthest from the rest of us, so she usually only sees people in the group about one other time a month, but we are still available by text.
If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below your thoughts. Also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this.